Welcome to part 2 of the Legacy Aquarium and the Reptarium. So this is the aquarium part where we're going to take you in to see all of the beautiful fish, the stingrays, the sharks, all the different kind of fish there are that they have in this place, and it's a lot. So as you're walking up to the building itself, there is a pond that goes all the way across the front, and they have these koi fish in there, and there's a lot of them. They're always looking to get fed, so you always be able to see them as you go in there. So if you didn't see part 1, there is a history to this aquarium, and it is a guy named Brian Barzik who started the Reptarium, which was a small area across the street. Location is Utica, Michigan. Well, it grew and grew and grew, and one of the big buildings across the road came up for sale, and he and his wife decided to buy it to make an aquarium, which was a lifelong dream. Well, not too long after that, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he did end up passing away before this was actually built and set up. His wife Lori took the reins, and she did a fantastic job, which you're about to see right now. And if you haven't watched part 1, make sure you go back, and that'll give you the full story of everything that happened. The Legacy Aquarium is dedicated to creating a nurturing environment for the diverse species it houses. So the first area you go in is reptiles, snakes, turtles, spiders, things like that. And then you go into the other side, and it has a variety of fish, lobster, stingrays. They even have a sloth and a binturong and a cabara. They have an amazing staff that's very knowledgeable. You can ask them pretty much anything, and they'll have the answer for you. I probably should have asked them what the name of this fish right here was, but more than likely it was on the glass, and I just didn't film it, so I can't remember. But it was the coolest fish ever. And then you walk into this area, and it's got the black lighting and all the glow-in-the-dark fish, and the floors look like you're walking on like a swirly lake, and it's just really neat. I tried to picture it, but it just didn't come out like what it really looks like. So in this particular room, there are 3 large cylinder aquariums, and each one of them has different glow-in-the-dark fish. As you can tell right here, these ones were my favorite, of course, because they are the fluorescent green, which is my favorite color. So I stood here for a minute because just to watch these fish, it's so relaxing. And here comes some purple and orange fish. And then you have the deep purple ones. And what would be a great aquarium without these awesome blue and red neon fish? So these are really cool. They have a ton of these in here, and they're actually neon. Some of them are teal, some of them are that blue, but they all have that red at the bottom of them. And I don't know what is going on with this right here, this lizard, but it was totally blue. I've never seen a blue lizard before. And this was a baby stingray, and they also have koi fish in this tank too, and it was interactive, so you could actually touch all of the fish. They had this really cool arch aquarium, which was really neat. So you could stand around and watch all of these awesome fish with the coral. This tank right here is full of different kind of angelfish, and they are so beautiful, and they can get very big. They also had other kind of fish in here, like these yellow and black and white ones. They had the Nemo fish in here, and this is a really unique fish here too. So they had these weird looking spotted fish and just all kinds of different ones. So if you stood here long enough, you would see all kinds of different fish. And here's the Nemo fish. These are my favorite. They're actually I think they're called clownfish. And I do see these a lot in the open ocean. So this little guy caught my eye, and these are called garden eels. And a majority of the 36 known species of garden eels live in the Indo-Pacific, but they can be found in warm ocean waters worldwide. So these little small eels, they live and burrow in the seafloor, and they get their name from the behavior of poking their heads from their burrows to feed on plankton, while most of their bodies remain hidden. They do tend to live in groups, and their colonies can grow as large as 1 acre in a surface area. So these are one of my favorite things to sit and watch. These are the jellyfish, and they are mainly free-swimming marine animals, and they're made of like an umbrella-shaped main body of mesoglea is known as the bow, and a collection of trailing tentacles on the underside. Jellyfish are found all over the world, and they do come in a variety of different shapes and sizes. Their pulsating contractions provide propulsion for the locomotion through the open water. The tentacles are armed with stinging cells and may be used to capture prey or to defend against predators. And now we're at the stingray tank. This is a huge area, and you can stand around the edges and you can put your hands in there, and the stingrays actually come right up to you where you can pet them, and they come up and they smile at you. Actually, they don't smile, they just look like they're smiling. These are so soft. They kind of feel like velvet. Oh, see, he come over to visit. And they are real friendly. They come right up to the glass, and here comes one right now. So let's see, they look like they're smiling. I do love stingrays, but at the same time, they're dangerous in the wild because they have the barb. And the barb is what killed Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, and that was heartbreaking. And right next to these cute little stingrays are the cute little lionfish. Don't let the beauty of these fish trick you though. These lionfish can kill off helpful species such as algae-eating parrotfish that allow seaweed to overtake the reefs. Lionfish are now one of the top predators in many coral reef environments of the Atlantic. Lionfish consume over 50 species of fish by using their outstretched fan-like pectoral finnins. An adult lionfish can grow as large as 18 inches, while juveniles may be as small as 1 inch. And be sure not to touch them, because the spines of these species deliver a venomous sting that can last for days and cause extreme pain, sweating, respiratory distress, and even paralysis. Lionfish venom glands are located within 2 grooves of the spine. So if you happen to get stung by one of these, make sure that you seek medical attention immediately. Each exhibit is carefully designed to replicate the natural habitats of the animals, and it provides guests with an immersive experience. The aquarium features a variety of marine species, from vibrant tropical fish to mesmerizing jellyfish. They do have a knowledgeable staff, and they are always on hand to answer questions and to provide insights into the fascinating lives of the aquatic creatures. So these are Gara fish. They're also known as doctor fish. And what they do is they have an appetite for dead skin cells. So they are native to Turkey, and they've been used for centuries for their healing properties, and now they are gaining popularity in spas and salons around the world. The benefits are numerous. They help with skin conditions like psoriasis or eczema. So these are called Gara Rufa pedicures, and they leave your skin feeling rejuvenated and refreshed. This is the coral reef tank, and it's pretty long, and it's got a lot of neat coral in there. And it also has the fish displays on the top, so you know what's in there. And if you ever want to know how they train a shark, here it is. They put that little bullseye in there, and the shark comes over there and he gets a treat. That is awesome. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of the Legasea Aquarium. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. And remember, it is up to you to make it fun and make it yours. We'll see you the next time.